why we bring some videos, we bring it to teach other people lesson. People that are not falling victim before victim, and also to prove to the people of Biafra, some of them that are still ignorant or some of them that are still pretending, that there is nothing you can make. There's nothing you can do to make Nigeria absorb you as a Nigerian. You are not. There is nothing you can do that will make Nigeria absorb you as a Nigerian. It can never happen. They have done it. They have told you that you are not part of them through their constitution, through their positions, through their investments, through the laws they put in place. They tell you that you are not part of them. The politicians that they claim to represent you come in the front and I tell you that you are a land grabber. Do you know what that means? You are not a Nigerian. You are not. Stop pretending. I don't know the language they will use to tell us again before we begin to know that we have to focus on ourselves and do what we can do to redeem ourselves. I don't know which kind of attack are we expecting to see before we know that we are not part of this. Why do
but Mas choose?
Yeah.
Can I quickly say this? Now, okay. Umahi, when Nnamdi Kanu met with these politicians and he had a discussion with them about a serious problem facing our people. Umahi was one of the people, and Umahi was a governor then. Yeah, he was a governor then, and now he is a minister of works in Nigeria. And Umahi cannot, knowing fully well that this is a serious challenge facing our businessmen and women in the entirety of the old Eastern region, to say now that we need that at least a functioning seaport, if not in Southeast or maybe in South, at least one. The whole of old Eastern region, not one function or international airport to easing the burden. And these are the people, more than 0.5% of the business people in the country. These are Biafrans that are involved majorly. So not seaport, no international airport, nothing. You know how much it will make things easier and lifting the burden on them if we have one. But Umahi is Minister of Work, and he will not push to have not international airport, not seaport, and he's just there, just playing Tinubu script. So obviously you see why we came to the conclusion that really they are just a problem for us, these people, because, like I said, even somebody trying to have an investment in Lagos or Abuja or wherever, in North or South, part of their calculations is also nearness to seaport and the international airport and stuff like that. But they know these things. They all know it. Umahi is also a learned man, sort of. He understands the fundamentals of business and but they just, it's incredible, absolutely incredible. So, yeah.
Of course, that is absolutely true. They know. But Nigeria already have a script. We are not Nigerians. We are not. Some of us don't understand it. We are not. Look at the 2 recent minister of works they have. They are all from Biafra land. But what did they do? Chibika Mwechi, Minister of Works.
Yeah.
In Nigeria. He constructed a railway from Abuja to a foreign country.
Okay.
Niger. But in his own homeland, none was done. No road was done. Nothing. Today they have brought Umahi. Umahi is constructing a coastal road all the way from where I don't know. It didn't pass Southeast.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you need to see for you to know that you are not in the agenda? In the agenda, you are not there. You are not there. I don't know how we're going to say it for people to understand. My brother Oluchinwa God, please take the mic and speak to us.
Well done, everyone. Master Trick Survivor, I greet you.
You're welcome, my beloved brother.
I greet our brother and sister who has spoken. You know, last time I came to that's the time I came to your platform, I said, I've lost passion, I've lost sympathy, because as a growing up child, something happened during the war. My father told me when during that war, my father have his younger ones, who were in the front, and what they do that this time they come to grab my father, they take him out to go to war. His brothers will bring him back. His younger brother and Emmanuel Iwanya with them because he was an Biafran intelligence during the war. That's why sometimes you see him foolishly call Ojukwu his boss. But then my father ended up not going to the war. And after the war, my father was made the head of relief in the entire community. They bring all this Oporoko, come me. He was the head, because of his honesty to distribute. So, having said that, my brother, again, I have lost sympathy. That's why for some time I've not come to anybody's platform. I tried to study this race called Igbo. According to Hamadike, he said he have studied and studied and studied the brain of a black race.
My brother, okay.
And he discovered that the English I will use had easy to make water. So I look at this woman. I'm not talking about Dave woman because this woman is a Fulani man. He has this man, Dave woman, all of his investment is in Rivers State. And he went to Rivers State to invest, even own hotels. Nobody did not tell him he came to grab land. He invested in Rivers State, and all his investment is intact, protected by Rivers State government or whatever zoo government. But you see, every day, this woman, our sister that is talking here, from the time of Hamadike, he went to America to say these people all go to $1. Also have $1. Honey fish baka. All calculate I say now give me go to imagine how many thousand crore $1. Now give me how many dollars it will be one here Igbo Congress in America one honey fish baka. You know agwa ha that no na he kuna ndị a na-abịa. Now we are not welcome. Here guys over here wo one do maka no do aka no. And if that is not done, Nandi Igbo forget ya. My brother, earlier them previous videos of colonialism, the only people race who does not bow down to greet the king, Queen Elizabeth and group, Nandi Yoruba ha we and outside we only stretch akaya. Even Queen Gejisakaya sometimes add Kwakayaka about to grab the greeting. My father now how brave in the band. But Mazi today, I must grade my father or how one jam on real. This time, they can on a more hurry. Now, Mother Gejita who wrote the wish. Look at the 70 million United States dollars.
250 million. The rest one also his is going all.
Mazi how we take one more they should get more and give to him to complete the road. Because this is they deserve it. They should go and get more the same white people in the no job. I run here the first job. Dave Mazon on Rusia International. Ligodiania. And you could not run Poroka. Opota na Biafra Bia. Somebody like this, he got what I won't do, not a hego, not an Dibayego. Every day they hear everybody shouting, Biafra, and they would and they close their ears. Any history to tell that, so now history have been made. They should go and tell their children that 200 and something million na devil man have collected it. And let me tell you, one of our brother who spoke here, one Master Rock go, Dave Umayo Federal, honey need their way. Shetima promise, did he not promise Igbo people before even he become vice president? With Ibikunla Musun. He said how he will grant Igbo.
Video cannot hear.
Yes. He also know systematically, no why now the process go after this stage, after this stage. Now they make them do Igbo. Now they make it until how if not the Mambuka na Hagazu ya ma pharmacy. One Ndi Igbo refused to. They had all these things. All no propaganda. Open. One Ndi Igbo jokwara ajo. Ndi Igbo sikwa. My mother, before my mother, only one proverb on our time when we are kids. Because from where Osina, his enemy with a chalk, me seko. See now her own. My mother said, Osina enemy me seko say. Nishiega kona the circle. Now he told the enemy, come up when Nishie na code na the circle, mazi choose. No oga behind. What does that tell that why you young way he make Nishie corner the circle? Why? Because the enemy said that.
Yes.
Today, my brother, in the band just says the enemy, here I am. We don't make fair the game ma. Even those I know to hear Biafra, and me here every day, Massachusetts. Only bola, including yourself, only body. I talk about to be a pot. I talk about Hamadike pota. Anybody in this platform, who name me here Biafra today, no kata may expect no Hamadike pota tomorrow. Ya pota biana radio kumo oba to be a potachi.
Ban. No.
My brother, Onyaho, among what we have Bible for people like that. Onyaha he always fool. Because the Bible said, when he said about who received God, or saying how a Christian, also as men as receive him, to them, he gave power to become the sons of God. So what does that tell you? Me we Christian, me we Judaism. Or saying as many Christians are receiving him, as many as receive him. To them he gave power to become the sons of God. Which is we are praying for. When they declare go Biafra, I want to say, Biafra, people. My brother, every government in the world is a propaganda machine. Every government, even my America, my CIA, attention every government, Nigeria government, all over the world with propaganda.
Yes.
Half the Hebo mother, we have been Hebo politician na Nimo State. One no make the horror because Hamadike defend there. Sit at home Monday, Hebo mother Sunday. So how is that our problem? So, but then Nagagu name anybody that's or Dr. Ngozo people is Biafran government, but people one name with a propaganda machine. And what does propaganda do? Propaganda won't get create sympathy all over the world. Ebola, I had 1 million, Ebo 200, gives us 10 million. The world say, so the name, Ebo 300, gives her 1,000. One email here, Ebo 200, Eba Nebu in America, one able mother never able put to a mother 100. So, what news? So, my brother, I want to conclude that this woman and group in the China, like I said, Dave, I'm Ogana Noko Lai, because you don't have first stage of a job local. Yanuzie Hawkot, Chima Okoto. Yanuzie Hawkot, Mba Hagan, Dota Gizaka Habia, Bru the money, Burubia. See, okay, I believe you give bribe my 200 million each, or we have come to pay you, release our land. Chetima gave Arugide on hack, Yaka Haka, and let me tell you, Mazi choose, I put Hundibo, Ndia Rondibo, Mandaja data go, Mandi Southeastern or my data, whatever. When I put Hundi, if they no stand up, hey, billing in one neck. The history has shown we can never be conquered. One I am mad that will not happen, but in the we need 200 years to get that done. Mas, I want to ask everybody here, in the next 200 years, will you be alive?
Nobody.
I was no marker na ala beke. I heard distinguishing Fulani, no you now Fulani, Ebonye Fulani na Azazi Okechukwu.
Na Suibo.
Onye Fulani na Azazi
online
I am telling you, onye Fulani na Azakwa Obinna.
Yeah.
Krokro, so I was ụmụaka mụrụ na ala bekee ga-alamazi ha onye Fulani ha so awụ nwanne ọ ga-akwa eme. So I want to use the medium to tell our people, if you have not fall in line, when you get to recognize Godu as an entity, as a nation, before the world will recognize you. If it belongs to United States of Biafra, then ebe ki belong onye gachezi ekwuru okwu ọma ihe na-aza nwere ike oke maazị mekone imagine na ma oke si enweghị USB enwe ihe na-aza brigi gọọmenti kpọkana ụta na-akpọ nation. Can a nation answer brigi? Can a nation answer IPOB? This is just an ethnic coloration. IPOB Brigi, Biafran government in onye ọbụla ndị ọcha ma ya kara nwa, because most people nwetara the independent, they first have government in exile.
Of course.
Before ha declare their own nation, which happened to Finland. The whole people, red finish, refused the independent. And at the end, they fought that internal war, and the victory emerged. So how is it that people medicine? I don't know. So I want to conclude by saying that I don't know. I'm mostly in you in particular. Each time I come here, I want to use this opportunity to encourage you, Mazi. It might not be what you want. I don't know. I'm just saying the government will not be perfect. It's 100%. No government is perfect. No matter might not do something you want. But those people who are saying they make it here, cannot they wait hand no go by Africa or to be a pota. Young one with a judgment. Yes, okay. Only Lotaman. Why this rush to only obla create here a mega here of ma? The same place in of over the years, all of a sudden, a mega here of ma. Amakwa my willy trace so amaga kura mobra akwụkwọ nwanne amakwa ha that ote not muru na gift agise emege but in not that how many years mgbe na emege here of ma since why did you not tell us na emege here of ma ka mere ihe anyị ga-eme I just involved tinye bunye ihu anyị ebe niile tinye our information tinye our data ebe niile igbomazi anyị na emege here of ma elekwuno touch the retrieve our informations we have given out. How? My brother, because let me conclude. Because you the direct number there for my master survivor. Because your brother, I want to change my God. Now, as you reach out to me, I not that one day ago. I'm born with you kiss your one year Biafra. I'm Ramadigo Gabra, United States of Biafra, and they were mine.
Thank you so much, our beloved brother Oluchima God. I appreciate you for your contribution. The most important thing, as I always say, for me, in my own self, with my own knowledge, my own experience, and my own belief, I have no doubt in what I'm doing or where I am. Just like Oga about Oluchuma between Brigi and the United States of Biafra government. Government in exile, I take it as an English word. It's an English word. Many people had it. But at the end of the day, that government in exile will have their nation and it will have a name. We cannot continue to use that general name, government in exile, government in exile. We have already had a name, which was endorsed by our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. We all voted for it. More than 50 million people. We voted for United States of Biafra. You see, why some people are getting it misunderstood is when you begin to think that that United States is about somebody. It is not. It is not. It is a nation that we have all dreamt about. And you voted, I voted. More than almost 60 million people voted. In that vote is still written the United States of Biafra. Endorsed by our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. The day he suggested it in the cabinet, we all voted for it. Before it came to the public, everybody now voted. So why would I be having a doubt of where to follow? It is not, why people are getting it wrong sometimes is that when you make it about an individual, if you make it about an individual, you will always get confused what to do, how to do, and where to be. I can never, ever be confused on where I am or what I'm doing or what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I can't, nothing can confuse me. There might be certain things that are done that I'm not comfortable with. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But that will not make me to come and say, because of that, now that the United States of Biafra doesn't no longer exist. No. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say, because when I voted for it, it wasn't a mistake. I voted for it in the cabinet and I voted for it in the public. So it wasn't a mistake. It is written boldly that you can even go and make research now, you see. But once you begin to make it about an individual, you will always get it wrong. You always get it wrong.
And I think that is what some of them trying to do. They're trying to make it an individual thing. That's why they attack. That's
the problem. When you say individual, once you have grudges against that person or you misunderstand that person, now you discard it. You don't want to associate yourself with anything that has to do with it.
Yeah, that's why they are attacking Ngozi Orameze, because it's an individual basis.
You de-associate it with an individual. Look at it as something. This is your nation. It belongs to you. It belongs to me. The same vote I casted, you have one vote. I get one vote. None of us voted twice. Only once and once. And that one vote got us to almost 60 million votes. Why would anybody get confused? Everybody that is falling out today, speaking on different words, is because they refuse to understand the actual place we are heading and what that United States of Biafra stands for. So let us stop all this misunderstanding and misinterpreting what it is. Once you misunderstood it or misinterpret it, you will always get it wrong. And at the end of the day, you destroy the same thing you are supposed to build. And that is not something that we will encourage.
The thing is, as far as a people is concerned, you have to, at some point, you have to grow. Like, you can call it metamorphosis, sort of, but that's what has happened, because you cannot remain bridgy you just can't continue as bridgy at some point. And it was a process. They went through it, and we now have USB, United States. So that is the natural, it's a natural sequence. Now, if somebody does not agree to that, then it wouldn't make sense. It just can't make sense, except if you feel like that the USB government under Dr. Ngozi Orameze is working against the interests of Biafra actualization. That is my point. I've always said that if you have evidence, if you can prove that this USB is not, the goal is not to actualize Biafra. If you have that, then it's a different thing. Anything other than that, you are not even making any sense, because it's a progression from bridging to a country, a government that has been formed. So that is how I look at it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Everyone should remember the topic we're discussing. Why do they hate us so much? The obsession with destroying Biafra. Why is this? Why the obsession? Why are they so obsessed in destroying Biafra? We must say no to this character assassination that they are pushing. They are paying for. Nigerian government is sponsoring. And I'm going to bring a video that we'll have to listen to. One of the character assassinations that we must always respond when we see such a thing. I'm going to bring one as one I saw that I'm going to bring so that we can listen and see what we are facing and what is coming from some of the Yorubas. It is always from their media. Always from their media. Some of them. Not all of them. Some of them, because the video I played yesterday, you can see it was even a Yoruba man that was presenting the fact and attacking that very nonsensical illustration that we're making. So I saw another one that I want to share with us also. Let me see if I can see the video. Because they will continue to push these lies. They will continue to push this lies. If we don't respond, before you know it, people will begin to see it as the truth. People will begin to see it as the truth, even when it is
everywhere in the world, even in Nigeria, that they are causing nuisance. In Dubai, here that they are, it is mostly the Igbos that will cause nuisance. In Ghana, can you compare the peace the Yorubas will give you?
Okay, I would say you are also one of the people that are spreading.
I want us to pay very close attention to the way this woman asked the question and what response this guy is going to give. This is how they push wrong narratives. The hate is too much. I don't know, the obsession about us, I can't just understand. The character assassination is unimaginable. I want you to listen to this and hear the response.
They are causing nuisance everywhere in the world, even in Nigeria that they are causing nuisance. In Dubai, here that they are, it is mostly the Igbos that will cause nuisance. In Ghana, can you compare the peace the Yorubas will give you?
Okay, I would say you are also one of the people that are spreading bad news about the Igbos.
It's a question I asked.
No, you're saying they are causing nuisance in Ghana, they are causing nuisance everywhere, in Nigeria, also here. I will say that you are the one of the people that are spreading bad news. I don't know why, but it's okay. Do you know why it's welcome to me? I would like people to bring a false allegation of false information when it regards to my people, and they will bring it to me. I will tell you presently right now that Nigerians don't have visas, or they are not allowed to get visa or to get visa.
And you don't think the Igbo community contributed to that?
Listen. For Nigerians to get visa here now is almost impossible, right? Okay. And this didn't happen. When did it happen?
4 years ago.
It happened 4 years ago during the time of Buhari. Buhari is not an Igbo man. And during that time, Nigerian High Commission to UAE was not an Igbo man or an Igbo woman. The thing is, you guys will just see normal problems that happens in the streets. It doesn't matter who does it. Since I've been in Dubai, I drink with other Nigerians. I drink with people here in Dubai. But I have never gone out on the street and seen Nigerians playing music on the street. Drinking. I've never seen any drunk Nigerian on the street. I've never seen. Maybe, I don't say it doesn't happen, but I've never seen. And I'm going 4 years
but
right now.
But have you seen other nationalities playing music, drunk on the streets?
Yes. You know people that comes out to park or public place and they come out with big speaker and they start dancing and they start drinking. Everybody sees it. To take picture here is not allowed. I've shown you. Or I will say our next podcast, if you will have me, I will come with evidence. But it's not allowed here in Dubai. Where I am going with this is the very incompetent people you have in a government that led to your visa restriction. None of them was Igbo. But maybe you don't know that. Or maybe any of the people that we say Igbo people are causing problem in everywhere in the world don't know this kind of thing right now. I will also give you another example. The present a politician in UK that is selling Nigeria for a piece of cake right now is a Yoruba woman. She is presently the person putting Nigeria or using Nigeria as, what should I say, as a tissue paper anytime she goes to toilet. or anytime somebody asks her anything that will help her get a political hand in the UK, she will use Nigeria. This is not an Igbo woman. She will keep saying this thing about Nigeria, till the day they will say they will not give Nigeria visa again. Then you will realize that it's Igbo people that made them not to be given a Nigerians visa in the UK.
I hope you had this discussion that they had here. If you had listened properly to this, you see how this Yoruba lady in her podcast tried to damage the image of the Igbos in Dubai by claiming that it was the attitude of the Igbos in Dubai that made them to lose their visa status in Dubai, accusing them of different kinds of things. And this is someone else who is living in that Dubai who has come to make a case and has given her a practical example of what the situation is. But Abike Dabiri will rent these people and they begin to push lie. Just like the example this guy made. The lady today that is in the United Kingdom House of Commons, that lady they said is the leader of what do they call it? In the
Conservative Party.
Exactly.
Imagine if she was Igbo.
Imagine she was Igbo. Imagine that lady was Igbo. Just imagine it within yourself. If that lady was Igbo and she's using the language she's using, in every interview you interview that lady about Nigeria, she will shred them to pieces and tell you exactly what they are. But how many times have you seen Abike Dabiri complain about her? How many times have you seen their media talk about it? But yet, they go around and begin to tell you, if by tomorrow UK decide to change their system now, change their rule against Nigerians and all that, then they will say the immigrants, the Igbos are there making noise, they're the ones causing the problem. Why this so much obsession and hate against the Igbos?
Malchus,
go ahead, brother.
You know that the thing is, as much as I agree with Kemi, the thing she says, which is truth about Nigeria, the level of criminality from the leadership, not just individual, because it's those leaders that they set the example, how they steal the watch, they steal shoe, they steal that, all the criminalities. Now, but the thing is that when I became this is how bigoted these people, how they are. We won't talk about that. He will say, he will try to say something bad about Kemi, right? But if Kemi was Igbo, Abike Dabiri will tell you that this is what Igbos do, that they are the one destroying the image of Nigeria. But Abike Dabiri will not say that Yorubas are destroying the image of Nigeria because Kemi is Yoruba, her sister. You know, so you see how they roll. This is their mindset. Everything they capitalize on it to paint Igbo that bad negative image. This is what they do. It's well planned. You will see the Ruben Abata and so many of them. It's incredible. It's incredible. So we have to continue. Yesterday we talked briefly about it and we said we are going to continue on this because they themselves, they've not turn around, they've not changed, they continue on it. And we also continue on this for our people because you don't know who is listening. The message has to go out. We have to be pointing out to them that they are majorly the ones who are not just destroying the country, but painting it an image that no nation will want to give you visa if you're a Nigerian. Tell me if Tinubu, who is a well-documented, a criminal drug baron,
what else will be worse than that? What criminal is more damaging than that?
On several occasions, I've confronted some Yorubas. I tell them that not as the president of the country, he is the face of the country, the poster child of the country, and the international community know the records are there that he was engaged in drug trafficking. He made lots of money and he forfeited money with a proven evidence. So the thing is, if you want to talk about Igbo or anybody, this or that, what now are you going to say about the president of a country who is a Yoruba man, who is known worldwide to be a drug trafficker, who forges certificate, who never, everything he says is lies and 419, everything put together. So nothing can be more than that because he is the number one citizen. So yeah, the fish rotten from the head, right? So if him, who is the number one person, is such a non-criminal, I don't know what else to tell you. And you never, the Abika Deberis and the Ruben Abati, they will not speak that. But so obviously, like we just said, if Tinubu was an Igbo man with all that criminality, so you can see how, but they will overlook it. They will, yeah, because they know the narrative they want to push. So that is the thing, my brother.
Thank you so much. Our sister Ojugo, are you there? If you're there, take the mic and speak on that very issue. The hate, the push, the obsession against us, and the way they go about it, painting us evil everywhere, even when they are the real culprit. I have seen several videos, which I will continue to play from time to time, where Yorubas in large numbers we are caught in fraud.
Yeah.
When you come to 419 in the United States, they are the highest.
Yeah.
In the UK, they are the highest.
Yeah.
But when something happens that has to do with a Biafran person, an Igbo person more especially, they will blow it out of proportion. Why this hate? Why the obsession? Go ahead, my sister.
Okay. Virtues. Yeah, I was getting ready for work, but I just heard your question. Why the hate? Right?
Yes.
I think when you hate somebody, what are you going to do? Everything you're going to do about that person, or you wish that person, is to be out of your sight. That's all you're thinking about that person. What do I do to bring this person down? Either bring the person down to zero or completely take the person out. These are things that you think about. And so it's not different from what we're experiencing from the hand of Nigerian people. Because what is annoying, when somebody like me now, you know from my actions that I don't like you, and you're putting yourself on my face all the time, like always putting yourself out on my face. I'm going to try to smash you. Like, whatever I'm going to do to get you out of my face, I'm going to do that to get you out of my face. Nigeria, in different ways, has made it known to Southeast, to Biafran people, you are not part of us. I don't know how else they want this country to say it before those that they are talking to will understand it. That's the part that I don't understand. Nigeria has done everything they can do to let Biafrans know that you are not part of us, through their constitution, through their location, through their census, through election, whatever it is. And you're still running around your enemy. Your enemy is going to crush you, because that's the only way it's going to do to get you out of his or her face. This one, they say maybe Igbo like money. Igbo don't like money. Igbo is committing crime. Come to US. I live in US. Come and see how many people that have a bad record of corruption and fraud. The Yorubas. But they're not trying it because Yorubas belong to Nigeria. So Nigeria is going to cover them.
Exactly.
Because you are an enemy, we have to do everything internally, internationally to get you out of this face of the earth. And they have the right. Save yourself. If you can't save yourself, you perish. Biafrans, they paint us to be black, to be what? Are we now? Why is it in North Carolina, Igbo people are being recognized? In Minnesota, where they do Igbo Day, why are they being recognized? Because of their handwork.
Exactly.
But with Nigeria, did you see that in the Nigerian newspaper or Nigerian channel? Nah, those are your enemies now. Come on now. Come on now. But let it be something negative. China television will carry it. Nigerian newspapers will carry it. So, we doing ourselves? Yes, we are. Are you not the one that read something right now that we're discussing? The woman come there opening mouth talking for crying out loud. The enemy will destroy you because you are an enemy. Biafrans, let me tell you, you are an enemy to Nigeria. If you don't get at the face of Nigeria, I'm giving you people permission, destroy all of us. We need to get the hell out of their face. We are not bad, but they are painting us bad. Has Igbo people done worse than what the Boko Haram are doing in the north? Well, how many? Even they banned it. Even to hearing it, they don't want to announce it. If you're a Nigerian registered media network in Nigeria, open your mouth, talk. Open, talk. But let it be one single thing that happens in Biafra land. Oh ho, become an international news. They hate us, and we know that they hate us. That woman that is calling how many million that woman is the woman that is born in Nigeria, that knows Nigeria, that knows the history of Nigeria, that knows the history of the president of Nigeria, an international registered drug dealer, that knows the history of Umahi and all the politicians. And they are talking rubbish. They hate us, and we know we hate us. And when somebody hates you, are you going to hate yourself? No. Are you going to stay away from somebody that you know that hates you? Yes. Our people staying away from our enemies? No. So that is our problem. I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. I think I agree with you 100%, and you gave a very good reason why they hate us so much. Why the obsession? It is because they see us as enemies. They see us as enemies. That is why they do everything they can to destroy us with any little opportunity they have. That is understandable. They see us as enemies. But the problem is that some of us fail to recognize this enemy. People that have taken us as an enemy, that their only assignment is to project us to the whole world.
Brother, they know we are their enemies. They know, but they are in denial. There is difference being that you don't know and you are in denial.
Exactly.
They are in denial.
So many of us are in denial. Even when we know Nigeria doesn't want us. Look through their constitution, look through their appointments, look through their locations, look through their televisions, look through everything that has that title, Nigeria. The way they treat you, you will see that you are an enemy. And they don't stop there. They go on to continue to push these character assassinations Now they are crossing border to other countries to do it. Simply because we are industrious. Simply because they cannot engage in a very healthy competition. Simply because they cannot be able to see the fact that we are on top. Making it anywhere you find us. Simply because of that same fear of Ahmadu Bello. That even as they try to put us in a labor camp, we are still imagined as a hero. That is the reason for the hate. And I leave it for our brother, Oluchimwa God, to give us his own submission on that very issue.
Okay, Maz, thank you so much. Like those who have spoken, you know, there was this clip I watched in Mazekai's place, a Yoruba man, an elderly man that was fighting at Bike Dabre. You know, he saw there was a place they said they have, I think, 20-something Igbos as in a death row, and I've forgotten the place now, but that elderly Yoruba man is telling Abike Dabri that he's saying that everywhere, that if you go to UAE, that 50-something Yorubas are waiting hanging in.
Exactly, in Saudi Arabia, 52. In Saudi Arabia,
if God bless you, saw it. He's telling her, stop this hate, stop this hate. My brother, I lived in Dubai, and if you come to Dubai, my brother, this is the biggest market in Dubai where these people come to buy and buy and buy. If you go there, my brother, it's about Igbo, even ndị na-agbara ha ọsọ ahịa ndị Yoruba. Anọ ha nwa moto a na-ekpo credit card manything ọgwụ ndị Yoruba. O nweghị ha na-arụ. Nga everywhere they are living, my brother, in every of their homes, ha anaghị arụ anything ọgwụ. This everything is to them.
All scam. How we expert in scamming.
Now, I also lived in Turkey. Most of us then I rent to Chonolo. And they use our homes for connection. You know, I pack up people, I brew help, I go. Hardly give onye Yoruba Nolo make anything business na Turkey. One day, and when I melon. He got that place, who shop ndị Igbo, one nigga chairman do mota. Ndị buy onye no dey talk issue apụta ha ma ọ ga nwe no da Europe. One name in